It's back hot outside. So I know I ain't do this shit last year, but look at this stuff. Look at this before the workout. I ain't do this last year, but I'm finna start going back to my neighborhood run, right? But I'm finna go for a run right now. I'm gonna time it, all that blase. And I'm gonna let y'all know. I think I'm about to run like maybe like a mile and a half or 2 miles. It's like my stamina workout. That's my everyday outside workout. So I think we're gonna go for like a mile run, 2 mile run or something like whatever. You gotta keep that physique, like, feel me? And then I'm gonna get back with y'all and then do another workout and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna talk y'all about something after. I'm gonna catch y'all after the workout. Yeah. Stretching is one of the most important things you gotta do. Before you do any exercise, you have to stretch. I'm running with the hoodie, so I'm gonna tell you how to go. And I'm gonna tell you, fitness is the most important thing when it comes to wealth. I believe so. I believe fitness correlates directly to health. Because if you have the discipline to be fit, and you have the discipline to make money. So I'm about to go for a run. I'm gonna let you know how the run goes. I think it's gonna be like a mile and a half or 2 miles. I'm gonna time it off for y'all and I'm gonna show y'all. But it should be like a 20. It's because I'm about to run to every stop sign in my neighborhood. Every stop sign in my neighborhood. So should I record every stop sign? I got y'all. I'm gonna record every stop sign. Well, every quarter sack. It's not every stop sign because there's not too many stop signs. I'm chatting. But we gotta run. Y'all go hard the last 10 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna check the time. I ran like damn near 2 miles, 1.98. But me, after I run, I just walk around nose breathe. I don't get no water yet. Get your air back naturally. Walk around. Alright, y'all, we done with the workout, but let me tell y'all about something called a process, right? And why I feel like in 2026, everybody lacked this ability to go through a process, this certain process that I feel like everybody's required to go through, right? Especially as a man. Like as a man, right? People want instant gratification, because in 2026, right? In 2026, even 2025, even 2024, I realized, right? Because in 2024 and 2025, right? Early 2025, I was chasing a purpose, right? But I thought it was gonna come like this. But like late 2026, right? I realized, bro, not late 2026, late 2025, right? I realized, bro, this type of stuff takes time. And you kind of have to get lucky. And I kind of got lucky, right? But I only got lucky because I put myself in a position to get lucky. You feel me? You have to put yourself in a position to get lucky through the grind, through the process. And there's a certain process, like, which I call the lonely man road, right? I feel like every man must go through this lonely chapter of their life where they just focus on themselves, out of the spotlight. Keep God first, chase a purpose, and just let go of a woman for a little bit, bro. Just let go for a woman. Like, bro, you damn near think I'm a virgin again. I have not fornicated with a woman in so long, but it's not because I can't. All right, it's not because I can't. It's because I don't want to. I don't want to. Like, I feel like energy is really important, and when you utilize it to the right things, and I feel like I'm utilizing my energy to the right things right now, and it's clearly working for me in my favor right now. And dog, don't make that sound right now. And it's clearly working for me in my favor right now, so I keep on going. You feel me? Because once you see that spark of luck, right? I feel like you keep going for that momentum. But you have to realize this is a process, and I'm gonna keep coming back to that. This is a process. You have to keep going through this process. Meaning, right? When you start something, right? Say for example, right? You have this water bottle right here. But say for example, it's a half cup right here, right? Now, if you have a sink, and it's like, say the thing is flooded, you have a sink, and you just take a scoop, and you pour the water out, right? It's not gonna be much of a difference. But if you keep going, that's when you start seeing the difference, right? That's when you start seeing progress. But now think about it. Now let me give you now think of it as a bigger purpose, right? Now say you have the same, like, say it's cut for right here, right? But then you have to get water out of a pool, right? Now the first scoop, no difference. That's your first input of work. No difference, right? It's not gonna be much different from yesterday to today. But trust me, it's a big progress. Now you keep doing that over the course of 3 months, over the course of 6 months, you're gonna start seeing the pool is gonna be less water in the pool. Why? Because you're constantly doing the same thing, you're consistent. It's the same thing with chasing the purpose. The same thing with chasing the discipline. It's the same thing with chasing discipline. It's the same thing with chasing the purpose. It's the same thing with chasing something in his life, right? You have to keep doing. You have to keep repeating the consistency to reach a certain outcome, to reach a certain goal. But people give up because they don't see the progress. They don't see the progress right away. Progress does not happen right away. That's just not progress. Instant gratification is not progress. Like, for example, right? You can have overnight success. I'm not saying that's not impossible to have overnight success. Overnight success is very possible, right? But how sustainable is that? How many people you know had overnight success and is still sustainable? Like, think about a person that made like a song, a one-hit wonder song, right? Who's a one-hit wonder artist? I can't think of one on top of my head right now, right? They didn't go. I mean, yes, they went through the process to putting themselves out there, but it happened so fast for them that they skipped so many hardship steps that they can't make another good song. Like, if you, like, what am I trying to say with this, right? I mean, overnight success is, what I'm basically saying is overnight success is very possible, but it's not sustainable. Because you haven't went through the steps. And people want overnight success, but if you don't go through the steps to reach overnight success, it's not gonna be sustainable. It's not gonna happen. So that's what I'm saying. You have to go through the nitty gritty. You have to keep doing whatever it is you want to do consistently. Either it's online business, whatever your idea is, because everybody has a creative mind flow. But you have to put yourself in a position to make your mind flow. And I'll say number one thing is reading books, educating yourself and reading books. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand, but I feel like it's the same difference. Like, it's the same. It creates so much momentum. It gives you such a momentum boost that it doesn't make sense. Imagine, I'm not selling y'all anything. This is just me talking to every man, every woman, bro. Go through this lonely process where you just cut the world off for a little bit, but don't cut the world off for too long. Occasionally pop out. Like, I want to see, like, say for example, a month, right? Pop out like one time, just so you don't lose your social ability, because you're gonna miss a lot if you lose your social ability. Your social ability is still important, right? Go out like once a month. Pop your head out like once a month, just cause, right? Just cause you did a lot of work. Like, you don't stay grounded forever, all right? It's very important that you don't stay grounded forever. Like, I would say, like, pop out like once a month and then go back in your shell. And pop out like once a month, go back in your shell. Some months you don't have to pop out. But if you pop out 2 months in a row, but make sure you're not doing it too much, right? You're not doing too much, but like, keep going through the process, and pop your head out occasionally. You feel me? I feel like everybody needs to go through a process. To reach a certain goal in life, everybody has to reach a process. You have to go through the process. It is no other way I know how. And I'm not even that successful yet, but I went through the process, and I'm seeing a lot of success. And then, yes, I did get lucky with one of my first 3 videos that got a sale, but that I put myself in a position of luck. And now look what I've done with luck. You got to put yourself in a position to get lucky. Yes, it's luck, but it's also the actions I took. Because if I didn't post no videos, how would I have got lucky? So it's really not luck. It's really my actions that did it. But if you want to call it luck, you want to call it luck. But I feel like I got lucky. And then with that luck, it gave me a certain dopamine to keep going. Because I figured out once I could do it one time. I did it one time. Right? I did it one time, and I did it now 30 more times. So I don't think it's going to be impossible to reach my first 10,000 by... I don't think it's going to be possible to reach my first 10,000 by... Actually, I'm not going to put a time on it. I'm not going to put a time on it. But I know for sure we're going to reach 10,000 by the end of this year. And might touch 100,000. Might touch 50. Like, come on now. It's like, I don't set small goals, which is why I don't put a time on that 10,000. Because I don't like setting small goals. Because I really live in a delusion of I can hit 100K tomorrow. I can hit 100K tomorrow. I can hit 100K tomorrow. And if I keep putting myself in a position to hit 100K tomorrow, eventually that tomorrow comes. You feel me? It's like with your goals, right? Do anything you want to do, right? Keep saying you're gonna achieve it tomorrow. You're gonna achieve it tomorrow. You're gonna achieve it tomorrow. But you gotta keep doing actions to achieve it tomorrow, right? And eventually that tomorrow comes. The tomorrow is always gonna come. I mean, the tomorrow is not always gonna come because you never know what God has planned for you. But God willing, you stay alive for that tomorrow to happen. That tomorrow is gonna come. So you keep going. Keep going through the process. Love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.